Jalen Mayden has taken this position at quarterback and run with it. He was a safety early on in the season. Now he's a quarterback and make his third straight start.
Yeah, they lost a lot of their offensive identity early in this year, and they had a hard time scrambling to get it back. Jeff Horton now in at offensive coordinator. He simplified things. Mayden, a former safety, former quarterback, then safety, back to quarterback. Very unselfish guy, big and strong, and they have a great running offense with him at the helm, and he can spin it a little bit too. Player to watch. He took the heart out of San Jose State.
4 sacks in that game all by himself. He's in the backfield right now, maybe able to get out of the way of one. Still on his feet. And he's able to complete the pass. That's going to be a first down for San Diego State. Mekhi Shaw with the catch of the first down.
Mayden doing what only he can do in this offense, which is strong enough to get away from the iron grip of David Perales, and then creates a big open field space for himself. And look at how he throttles down, looks downfield, loads up, and throws a beautifully catchable ball to Shaw.
Mayden has an opening and able to make the catch. That's Shaw again, another first down for San Diego State. 24 yards on that pitch and catch from Mayden to Shaw.
They move Mayden and stop him. And here's the route from Shaw. He just kind of bananas out to midfield. Lot of cushion early. And that's 2 very good, accurate throws on the move by Moose Mayden to start out this game. Transfer from Mississippi State.
Shaw had his 8 catches on the season. Mayden, wonderful pass to the outside. Tyrell Shavers picks up another first down, another third down pickup for San Diego State.
One-on-one, good route by Shavers. Cale Sanders just kind of staring in the backfield, and Shavers gets behind him. And I'll tell you what, Mayden's been very accurate to start this game. As impressive as Hainer throwing the ball in the first series.
Took over the reins of the quarterback position. Mayden takes it over the right side, and Mayden is in. The touchdown for San Diego State as Jalen Mayden has his second rushing touchdown of the year.
A shocked crowd here in the San Joaquin Valley is Jalen Mayden, 6'3", 220 pounds. A nice block from Josh Simmons, who comes and walls things off in the middle. And Mayden, a big guy, I think, kind of caught LJ early off guard with his speed and kind of got a step.
Second drive now for Jalen Mayden. Very sharp on his first one. Swings it to the outside to Bird, out of bounds after his short pickup.
I love watching Jeff Horton.
NFL MVP for 2000.
I was going to say, his hair is stylishly long.
On the screen, that's Bird down the sideline and driven out of bounds. Good pickup on a 2nd and 10. Good block by Cade Bennett to get him free.
One of those Oklahoma State transfers. They took a few here in San Diego.
3rd and 3, Mayden gonna run it himself. He's gonna pick up that first down, got it by a couple of extra yards. Johnny Hudson brought him down.
Mayden just sees it and turns. Hudson in pursuit, and then coming in as well, Maurice Norris, who's been an impactful, fabulous job.
He has won over the locker room with his leadership. Mayden back to pass. And an easy completion shot from the 26, 1st and 10. Mayden is going to run it. Instead he throws. What a pass! It's Kristen into the end zone. He faked the run, and he throws the touchdown to Keenan Kristen.
Just another meticulous drive put together by the OC, Jeff Horton. And him and Jalen Mayden are on the same page. Now, this is a pop pass. They have a lot of run action, and they bring Mark Redmond around, pulling to hold those linebackers, and then just pop it out to Keenan Kristen, the 100-meter champion from high school.
Kristen San Diego State, they're on the special menu for In-N-Out Burger. 2 drives, 2 scores for the Aztecs.
Coming across, and the threat of the quarterback run, and that's going to hold all 3 of these defenders and enable Jeff Horton, the OC, to really have things opened up for Mayden. And Keenan Kristen, the speed demon, just runs right by Braylon Lutz because they're also worried about Jalen Mayden's ability to run the ball and what he's shown.
Jalen Mayden, he has been awesome in his first 2 drives.
Yeah, it's been a game of possessions, and the 2 possessions that the Aztecs have, he really moved this team well. Decisive with his throws, obviously dominant when he runs the ball, and a big, strong, fast guy who threw a nice ball there with the touch after the Jacks. Bulldogs have taken some momentum back. Let's see if the Aztecs can retrieve it.
He's perfect so far through the air. It remains perfect as he picks up Jesse Matthews. Gain of 12 and a first down for San Diego State to start the drive.
Jesse Matthews I really like, and they haven't been able, that's just his 20th reception.
The Aztecs defense stepping up on their negative side of the field. Able to get a stop. Mayden remains perfect through the air as he hits Shavers. And a first down for San Diego State.
The run game for San Diego State, mostly with Jalen Mayden so far in this game, has created, it seems, a lot of one-on-one stuff on the edge that makes it a little bit easier for him to deliver the ball. You can throw inside slants and things like that because there's not a lot of traffic.
Mayden's got 34,
Look at all this room.
50 yards rushing. Tons of space on the edges. Mayden surveys. He's going to run it. He's brought down. Mo Norris in there to apply the hit on Mayden.
Maurice Norris.
Trying to run the wheel route. It's Kristen on the catch. Down the sideline he goes, and he's finally driven out of bounds after a huge gain on 3rd and 7. Pick up 49 for Keenan Kristen.
Yeah, right there, Lavelle Bailey's got to get deeper and wider because he's up against a guy who has elite speed, and that kind of reared its head toward the middle of that route as Kristen just ran underneath the ball. And what touch Jalen Mayden has shown, particularly on his 2 throws to Keenan Kristen in this game. Makes it very catchable, puts it right on his numbers or 1 foot in front of the numbers where you have to throw it to a back, leaves Bailey in the dust, and there is an elite sprinter taking it down the sideline, which a lot of people have been wanting to see.
Jalen Mayden, he is playing like a man possessed tonight, and he has such a good feel, it looks like, from week to week to week of the scheme that Jeff Horton is trying to put together.
Well, we know he's big, strong, and fast. We expected him to run the ball and be big, strong, and fast and forceful in that regard. And he had that great touchdown run to start things off. But now it's a lot of passing. You know, he's getting backs involved. I love to see him throw the ball to Jesse Matthews. They're just trying to get it down the field to Mark Redmond as Jeff Horton seems to be opening things up more and more. We've seen Shavers, Makai Shaw. So they are really coming into their own offensively, and both of these teams, you could say.
Ball is caught. What a catch by Jesse Matthews.
He's listed at 6'1", 190, but man, he plays a lot bigger. They're in a zone, so he goes by Cale Sanders. Mayden finds him right there. After Sanders, before Williams, but are his...
Move it up a half a yard. Jalen Mayden waltzes into the end zone, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. And San Diego State, after the 4th down hold, pays it off for the score.
Right here, that's Ross Ulugalu Maseuli coming around and pulling, and Mayden doing a good job of just kind of ducking behind him and then popping outside at the last second, allowing everybody to get in front. Originally a quarterback, then over on defense, now back in the quarterback room leading this offense. as Brady Hoke comes over and talks to him about what they want to look.
And another 27 yards to get there. Bell again in the backfield. Mayden back to pass. Dumps it off to Bell. He's able to get out of bounds across the 50-yard line. 19 seconds to go.
Comfortability. When he backs up and just kind of surveys the field is something that's been a bit of a shock in this game. I did not expect him to be this confident of a passer, regardless of whether or not he's thrown into his first guy in the progression on every single play. Maybe they don't let him go beyond that, but Jalen Mayden has been great so far.
Great poise, and it feels like he hasn't even broken a sweat. Mayden across the middle. He's got his man, Mekhi Shaw, there at the 30-yard line. No timeouts. Clock stops to reset the ball coming out of the locker rooms. But Jalen Mayden taking charge here in the San Joaquin Valley. He is responsible for all three scores. Hangers back though. It's 21-10 as we go to the break in Fresno. Mayden took center stage for the Aztecs.
Yeah, he kind of stole Jake's thunder. Great to see Jake Haener back, Evan Williams back for this Fresno State team, but it's Jalen Mayden, the converted quarterback to safety, back to quarterback. How did he ever get to the defensive side of the ball, Jeff? Jalen Mayden has taken over this football game. We knew he was big and strong and he could run the ball, but he's been throwing the ball, not just on movement plays, straight dropbacks, great touch on the ball, finding multiple targets and really delivering an exciting half of football for Brady Hoke's team.
You see the difference in the passing game, and again, we were talking about Jeff Horton, the offensive coordinator, describing the limited offense to an in-and-out burger menu, right? You know what you're going to get. It's either going to be a single cheeseburger or a hamburger. It's going to be a double-double.
Simplified.
Not even animal style. Because Jalen Mayden was doing a little bit of everything on the offensive side for San Diego State. And for Brady Hoke, again, you mentioned it, Petros, the fact that this guy was playing safety a few weeks ago and not playing quarterback, the way that he is playing tonight, you'd never guess it.
He was recruited as a quarterback, a great quarterback in Texas, started his career at Mississippi State, had offers from places like Ohio State. But a team, San Diego State wants to take advantage of the fact that they've had their offense going. Look what he's done on third down in this game.
5 for 5 and all on third down for San Diego State. Third and short two. Mayden back to pass. Down the middle, he's got his receiver. It's Martin Blake who makes the catch, and he's into Bulldog territory. Gain of 30 on 3rd and 2.
Wow, they got away with a pretty bad hold on Maurice Norris, who was coming in. They just did not. Here's Mo Norris right there. And then he just turns it all the way around.
Gene Rudolph,
yeah,
got away with it.
Same place that Tetarella McMillan, one of the best young receivers in the country for Arizona, came from.
First pick of the season, second of his career. First down pass to Shavers, good for 7.
A lot of these wide receivers that we just haven't seen.
See the total yards. Aztecs doubling up Fresno State, and they are knocking on the door. Still pick up a first down, too, inside the 4-yard line. Mayden pass, gets the flat. Touchdown, Aztecs. Jesse Matthews, his first touchdown of the year.
Longtime San Diego State performer Jesse Matthews at a Christian high school in nearby El Cajon, California, from San Diego. Getting the ball in the flat, like you said. Mayden delivering it long, delivering it short, and has made few mistakes in this game. Fresno State, very proud defense. They've been playing really well for Kevin Coyle, the defensive coordinator, but they have been taxed in this game, chasing Jalen Mayden around, and the added element of his arm, really getting some of these weapons for the Aztecs going on the perimeter that we haven't seen much of this year.
Houston has taken a lion's share of the Running back duties, but catch. Able to stay in bounds. Jesse Matthews got his first touchdown of the season earlier. Picks up a first down for San Diego State. Great body control here by Matthews.
Yeah, they saw it right away. They bring Cam Lockridge on a blitz, and Williams is late coming over. Nicely delivered.
Kristen picked up the blitz. It's Shaw who makes the catch.
Just like the way that Mayden kind of handles himself. He's got a smile on his face or a smirk. He's always interacting with his teammates. Look like he's having a good time. And he's not making mistakes. Almost gone are the false start errors that he has plagued the Aztecs all season long. They're just lining up and
Bell's got 9 carries for 41. 3rd and 10. Set up the screen. They get Shaw out past the 30. It'll depend on the spot. Good play call.
Really nice play call to find Shaw out there. But a great job by Fresno's defense recovering in wave.